Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now at the plate, Babe Ruth, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
One out, nobody on. Inside, he misses, ball 4. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. So now to the plate, David Ortiz.
Number 34.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Ortiz is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Hanley Ramirez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The catcher.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and standing in the veteran switch hitter Jorge Posada. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally. Here now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies. Not shortstop.
Now the pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. In the air now out to right field. Ruth is there, and he makes the catch for the out. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Now to the plate, Kenny Lofton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-0 home. Line drive to left. Martinez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting third.
So digging in now, Royce Lewis. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
0-1.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 home. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. At the plate, Bryce Harper. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Looking up is the right fielder, and it's gone.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of the game can change just like that.
To the plate now, Pudge Rodriguez.
The catcher.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. 2 aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the imposing power bat, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
3-0 to him now. And now a pitch on the way. 3-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Bobby Dahlbeck is retired to kick off the inning. Shane Bieber is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Soft liner to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bieber stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Strike called, now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now a pickoff play at second. A dive, but he's back. And the runner's breaking for third. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here comes Junior.
The left fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. Softly hit to the left side, and that is down as that could be 2 bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Pitch popped up. Bieber will take it himself for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Gavin Lux, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Drilled to first, fielded cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So stepping in, Hal Newhouser, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. Men on third with 2 down. To short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the Babe.
The right fielder, Babe.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside, 2-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Here's J.D. Martinez, and remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. J.D. Martinez becomes the first out of the inning. David Ortiz is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. One and 0. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. In now, Hanley Ramirez. He drew a walk his first time up.
Hanley
Has a look, now the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. Fouled away. 3rd inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. 2-2.
2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Popped him up. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
center fielder.
Into the box,
7,
Kenny Lofton.
Kenny.
Now a bunt attempt here. Dalbec is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in to try it again, Royce Lewis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Lewis.
The 0-1 delivery. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Count 0-2.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Pudge Rodriguez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Skied into straightaway right. Ruth is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. All set for the start of the 4th, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada.
Jorge Posada.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping up now, Bobby Dalbec comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And that is off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Stepping in now, Shane Bieber. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Standing in, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to Ellsbury.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Griffey waits on it, and that retires the side. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
The left fielder. Yeah.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in.
Junior.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 2.
Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. At the plate, Gavin Lux. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
And it's quickly 0-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Rodriguez corrals it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Ready now. Babe Ruth. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. In there at the knees. Strike 1. 1 out. Nobody on. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One and 2 now.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Scooped up. And that's the 2nd out. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Hal Newhouser.
The pitcher.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Trey Turner. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. 1-0 the count. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in is the veteran center fielder, Kenny Lofton. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Third baseman.
At the plate, Royce Lewis, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Popped him up. Ortiz has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Ready once again, David Ortiz. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
David Ortiz.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. The 1-1 home. He's outside for a ball. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Ready for another chance? Jorge Posada. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is bottom of the 6th inning now. And standing in the outfielder, Bryce Harper.
The right fielder.
Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Martinez coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in once again, Pudge Rodriguez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. At the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they take the lead. It's gone. In now, Hanley Ramirez.
The first baseman, number 2.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled off. 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Gavin Lux. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Striding in, Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation. Mark Canha will come on to pinch hit here in a big. Big spot.
Now coming in to pinch hit, Mark Canha.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
A runner at first with no outs here. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Here's the first pitch to him. Jacoby Ellsbury is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. A ball and no strikes. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. At the plate, Babe Ruth 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Cody Hoyer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stan Musial is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Therefore it is Martinez, and that's the first out. Into the box now, Kenny Lofton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Larry Walker will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Standing in, Ryan Sandberg. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit high and deep to right center. Ellsbury's after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Aroldis Chapman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, J.D. Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out. So coming to the plate, David Ortiz, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now back.
To the plate now, Jorge Posada. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes. Runner goes for second. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's a pop-up now. Dahlbeck is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Pudge Rodriguez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
The third baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Mariano Rivera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. He's set and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Mike Yastrzemski will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Pulled toward right center field. Griffey is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
On paper, this one was very evenly matched as we had 2 wild card division teams going at it. It's always rewarding to beat a team that's had some similar success, so I think they have to feel pretty good about themselves right now.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Phillies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Hal Newhouser gets the W on the mound. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the